Oh, what's up ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel. I'd like to welcome you. I'll go by the name of Bot Concept. Right, so I was going through the comments, and I saw there's a comment where someone was basically asking like, yo, what do you think about Forex trading robots and all these things? And I'm pretty sure that question was coming from the fact that if you're on the social platforms and you happen to be also trading Forex, there's no way that you've never come across like one of these people advertising like, yo, you can buy a robot for this and this and this amount. And you might be asking yourself like, how does that type of scenario work? So I'm here to give you guys the answers. Obviously, you know your boy's got you. Alright, so before we go into this, I would like you to subscribe, like the video, and comment, let me know what you think, and also if you got any questions that are regarding Forex trading, you know I'm your boy, like I said, I got you. So let's go in. Hi, in today's video, we're talking about the robots, right? I'm going to tell you guys about this type of systems, if you whether or not you need to be like using this type of things, or if you should be avoiding them, or if they will happen to like help you out when you're trading, whatever, can you even make money from them, right? So those are all the questions that I'm gonna tackle. So first things first and foremost, let's talk about what a Forex trading robot is, right? So another name of this thing is an EA. You might not know them as robots, might know them as EAs, and basically those are expert advisors, right? They're called expert advisors. So in MetaTrader platform, these things are already implemented, like you can link your MetaTrader with a robot and stuff like that. So I'm sure you've come across the term before, you just didn't know what it was, right? So basically, a Forex trading robot, right, it analyzes a market within a blink of an eye, right? Like basically how the amount of time it would take you to analyze the market, a robot can do that in a second, right? So that's the advantage of like this Forex trading robots. So what they actually do is they basically look for entry points and exit points, right? They put you in trades, to take you out of trade, and then there's another kind of like robots that basically analyze for you and do everything except for actually open a trade for you, right? So those are the two kinds of robots. These are automatic robots, and they are semi-automatic robots, right? So the automatic robots, they do everything from analyzing to opening a trade to closing out a trade. The semi-automatic, they analyze, they show you where to enter, where to leave the market without actually opening that trade for you, you feel me? So it's kind of like an indicator, right? So now the thing is, when it comes to robots, the only reason I'm against robots is because look, you are a human being, right? A robot is not a human being. We know that obviously, but why am I saying this? I'm saying this because when it comes to a robot, like a robot isn't gonna take into consideration the economic calendar, right? It's not gonna look ahead and scan out for this are potentially like highly volatile news events that might pop up, whether you are in a trade yet or you are not in a trade, right? A robot like a robot isn't gonna adjust itself to them different kind of market phases, you understand me? So some events, some news events, they alter and affect the market in the long term. So for example, even though it might not be a news event, but if you look at the current pandemic, right, and if you're trading, you can clearly see that this thing has been affecting the markets, right? The market seems to be a bit more volatile now, and sometimes a bit erratic, right? So these are things that you need to take into consideration yourself, But a robot isn't gonna automatically adjust itself to all these market phases that are going on or whatever, it's just gonna analyze the market from a subjective standing point, right? It doesn't, it's gonna filter out all those other things that you need to take into account as a human being, right? It's a system, it's gonna look at the certain specific rules that it has, right? So another thing that you might need to know is when it comes to semi-automatic, right, it's